Oh my days, guys. The crypto market is down 40% right now. The whole crypto market cap is down to about $130 billion. This is a wake-up call to everybody who's not been watching the markets with a really close eye. This is going completely mental. So welcome back to another crypto video, guys. Today, talking about the huge sell-off that's occurring. A couple of other things I want to discuss with you guys today as well. But if you're enjoying the daily crypto news, make sure you press the like button, comment something down below, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot. So yes, about half of the whole crypto market got wiped out today. And also with a lot of pressure behind it, a big supported move, as we can see right here in the volume that's ramping up like crazy. Liquidity drying out in crypto as well. And for all you XRP fans, right? XRP is up 8% against Bitcoin, which is actually quite an interesting statistic if you think about it. Amongst all these coins right here, not really many of them except for Leo and USD Tether. Yeah, out of a lot of these guys, I think all of them, up until NEM, up until all the way down here, XRP is doing best out of all of them. That's pretty interesting to see, right? That XRP is actually doing so good. Saw a couple of speculators say it's because of XRP's liquidity, and since liquidity is drying up all around the world, XRP is replacing all of that, yada yada yada. But today, more of a look at what's going on right now. Because one basic thing I want to tell you guys is, it's not just crypto, right? You should be frightened to a certain extent, but I think you should be frightened into grabbing a shovel and not be frightened into sitting into a dark corner. Why? Well, S&P is down 9.5% today. NASDAQ is down 9.27% today. Crude oil is down today, and gold is down today. You can see here some others. Dow is down 10%. Nikkei 225 down 10%. DAX is down 12.5%. FTSE is down 10, or actually almost 11%. And a lot of these, other big stocks are all going down like there's no tomorrow, guys. It's going completely mental. Look at that right there. Look at that. It's going completely insane, guys. It's so fascinating to see. It's not a happy time, but it's really fascinating because this might be a once-in-a-lifetime type of deal. So, why I just said people might have to go and pack up their shovels is because I think this is one of the entry points for us, right? There was a start today about 40% higher for most of these coins. I mean, XRP, I think it was like at 17 cents earlier today, right? Maybe even 18, maybe even 19 or 20. Right now, it's below 14. It broke the big support over at 14.1 cents, which I showed to you guys earlier on my Twitter. Make sure you guys give that a follow, by the way. I've been posting a lot of things today just to keep you guys all updated with the situation, because this is not nothing. This is definitely not nothing. So, yeah, here this is what the markets looked like earlier when everything was going down like crazy already. I was making a little bit of a joke because crypto was looking to go upwards a little bit, but just for a teeny weeny second. Afterwards, it just fell harder than ever before. But I also mentioned on here, let's quickly close that. Gold is down, stocks are down, crypto is down, crude oil is down. Everything's going down, and that's why I don't think you should be frightened. It's quite a normal move. Here you can see actually the support from 2017. Pretty big one over at about 14.16 cents. Broke through there like there's no tomorrow. And thus it shows that something bigger is at play. And individual coins have no power in this at all. And a little bit later, I posted this as well, just to show people who are not on their phones or not watching live CoinWatch or CoinMarketCap right now that things hit the fan. Things are going down right now. There's definitely a big thing going on here. And by the way, it's fascinating. Here, Bitcoin was $4,800. Here, Bitcoin is $4,580. Big moves downwards in the last hour as well. Just a lot of pressure being put on there. Whole market is not working as it's supposed to. Bitcoin mining has halted earlier. Ethereum gas fees surged up. and VeChain Thor is doing their best to keep everything exactly steady like they wanted to. And this is the tweet that I mostly wanted to refer to today. It's me. This is me right here, and this is my bags of crypto. I'm trying to fit all those coins in there, but it's difficult. And the reason I'm laughing at this is not because I like seeing my portfolio down 40%, because of course that hurts a lot, and I really recommend people to not watch that with too much of a close eye. But the reason I can still be so happy with it all is because this is one of the best buying opportunities ever. Are you butthurt you couldn't get into crypto early enough? Well, you got yourself another damn good opening here. Amazingly solid right here to just get in, get yourself a couple of coins and hold steady. For example, Ethereum here at about $100. Easy flip to $300 in a really relatively short time. Ethereum went down insanely much just now, and there is a lot of profit to be gained here in a very short term. 53% down on the week. A lot of money can be made right here, guys. Same for XRP. Easy flip towards 20 cents. Not going to be difficult, not at all. Bitcoin, same. Easy flip towards $7,000. It's not far away. It's not crazy. It's just a waiting game. But and even though this is not financial advice, but purely for entertainment purposes only, I think it's so simple. It's just a matter of picking up more coins and weighing it out. And there's so many articles explaining why it's going down right now, or why people are panicking, or what this, what that. But one of the things I saw on Twitter, which I also highlighted, and I'm sorry if I'm showing my own tweets, but you guys just need to follow me on Twitter so I don't have to, all right? But not many people are seeing this type of stuff. Look at this. Let it sink in for a real second. By the way, there's a video going off here. Look at this for a real second. Gregory Manero said 127,000 cases. On Earth, there are 7.7 billion people. This means that only 0.0016.5% of the world has, got anything to do with it, really. Still buying the charade that the situation is causing the market turmoil. If you think about that, it's really kind of interesting that we're taking it so harshly. And there's also many more of these bigger analysts and bigger players stating that right now. We're being fooled, right? This is no normal move. It's not crypto failing on us. It's not a coincidence. This is a planned move to really put it down there. And it's either, and I'm sorry to really go into kind of conspiracy for you guys, but it's either just the elites right now making a lot of money with this bearish market, and of course with a new recession hopping on, or it's something even crazier that we can't comprehend right yet. But general fear doesn't exist out of nowhere. It exists because of a cause, and the cause is not the disease itself. And I'm sorry for I want to try avoid those words, but it's not the disease itself, the verse. You guys get it. It's not that thing itself. It's the FUD around it. It's the message behind it. Those messages are fueled by the news outlets, by general outlets of all sorts, political outlets, just news outlets, just Twitterories. Everybody is talking about this right now, which causes a massive amount of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, the literal definition of FUD, because people don't know what to expect. And it really creates these downward spirals of price. It really does. And today, I think what caused the bigger slump here, the second phase slump to occur, is really because right now, the last 24 hours, there have been tons of countries who've been putting in sanctions. There was a travel ban in the US. I don't know exactly when that occurred, but relatively shortly. There's a ton of countries which are doing the same. A ton of countries here are doing kind of a policy against grouping. So here in the Netherlands, there's no more events with 100 plus people. So clubs, non-existent at this point right now. Festivals, non-existent at this point in time. School, university, and higher schools, whatever, high schools. Or I don't know if it's high school, higher schools. It's a little bit under university, but you guys get it. Non-existent right now. You shouldn't go there. It's all being, broadcasted live on the internet. Don't go there is what our country's top says. And all of that is creating even more panic, more FUD, which reflects into their investments. Because a lot of people are right now sitting at home thinking, what the frick is going on, right? A lot of people are thinking that. The severity of the whole situation, not that crazy, not that dire. But the FUD and the fear that's in people's minds right now is completely mind-boggling. The Fed is not helping with this either. Federal Reserve takes drastic action by pumping $1.5 trillion into the ether. I can't wait to dress up as the thing for Halloween, says man who will be gone by May. Best Buy CEO humbly asked if everyone can go out and buy a cord or something to help with the company's losses. Best methods for staying safe from it and myths versus facts. You can see here, a lot of these articles are just posting, thing upon thing upon thingamajig. It's just going on and on and on and on. It just keeps moving forward. Everybody's panicking. Nobody is happy right now. The whole idea behind buying the dip, being happy with the new coins, non-existent, right? Crypto Bitlord, I think he posted on Twitter, however, as you can see right here, when this bounces, it will bounce so hard it will defy gravity. Until then, my advice is to hold. Don't sell the dip. And if you can buy more for long term, do that. If it goes to zero, go with it. Whatever happens, don't panic. And most of all, enjoy the ride. This is Bitcoin, or really, this is crypto. But in articles, I don't really see that whole approach to it all. I just see negativity, just see people expecting the price to go down further, just reading about this all the time. And, sports like the NBA and whatnot are canceled right now. I mean, travel ban is coming in right now. There's so much going on that I don't really see any good upside potential until crypto shows an inverse correlation with traditional stocks and shows that we do not need to follow it. But then the question lies, is it because Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market are underdeveloped? Is it because the adoption is not quite ready just yet? And look at this, by the way. I mean, huge fall on XRP right now to 12.7 cents. We're watching the move right now happening live here. Since the beginning of this video up until now, it's gone down another 5%. And Bitcoin as well, another 5% down since we started the video. But is it because crypto is not matured enough quite yet? Is that it? Or is it because people are trying to push it down and they don't want it to occur? They don't want it to be good quite yet. Is that what's going on right now? Well, I'll leave you guys all to speculate on it. There's a ton of different answers which are correct. We don't know just what's going on here, but this is going way too worse than how it should be. This is going way too heavy, way too much pressure behind this all, way too much money flowing in here, way too much uncertainty. And I'm not selling the dip. I'm not selling the dip here. I'm not trying to get myself just a little bit of a better position. I'm holding through. If we go to zero, holding it all the way tightly. If we go to the moon, hey, let's be happy. But for right now, buy in phases if you have some money left. If all's in crypto, we'll just hold through. At least that's my approach. If nothing is in crypto, get yourself into it a little bit, but make sure you keep an eye out for, lower prices as well, which are really still possible. I'm not excluding anything at this point. We could go to very big lows. It's really unpredictable right now, guys. The markets are going insane. Nothing we could have predicted, but it's really fascinating to see, guys. Not happy times, but cool times. Keep cooling the head. Keep it steady and don't panic. Everybody, keep it straight. Help your others. Help people around you. Stay at home if you can because of the phase that's going on right now. Don't go outside too much. Maybe let it all pass. And if the policies that were introduced today are all being followed up correctly, and a lot of lockdowns are occurring right now, people don't go out as much, we could be gone out of this epidemic or pandemic in a couple of days. 2 weeks or maybe let's say 5 weeks tops, we're done. And there's no global recession. It's a kind of a recession scare. And then the market recovers, crypto recovers like crazy, and we're all happy little goats. It's possible, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. the big pandemic, I think at this point, is still what's causing a huge decline on the price, together with more than just traditional stocks moving downwards, and also these traditional stocks moving downward with severity, right? No small move here. Stocks falling like cray freaking Z. I told you guys the 2008 recession, I think stocks fell like 50% or so in the meantime. Right now, stocks have already fallen, I think, about 30%. So, yeah, what is there to come? It's going to be interesting. Thank you guys all for watching this video, though. Hopefully you did enjoy it. I just wanted to make this for all the people that are not aware of these huge behemoth of a fall. And maybe when I upload the video, we're down even more. Maybe we've went up a little bit. Everything's possible right now. Thank you all for watching. See you guys again in another crypto video. And comment down below what you're thinking. And make sure you follow me on Twitter for more recent updates, for quicker stuff. And make sure you check out Discord to discuss everything.